Hi everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Addict Creations. I'm Diane, and I'm so glad you could join me today. Today we are going to be completing the fall layout for the Four Seasons Bash by Kelly Baxter Fitzgerald, number 3. It's a really cool layout, so let's get scrapping. So today we're going to be just working on the 12 by 12 version of layout 3 for the autumn Four Seasons workshop. Here is the sample. Very cute. Again, they did stamp these pieces right here, and I have opted to use just the paper. Okay, I'm going to put this up here. I'm going off of the layout. I do not have pictures, as you can probably see over here. And these are all the little embellishments. I've set those aside so that I can have them. Let me pull out my drawer so I can set it there carefully. Okay, I decided, and it's not on the original, I'm splattering. And for splattering today, I was just kind of playing with it, and I really liked how it turned out. Aside from the fact that when I wiped my mat, I made a boo-boo there, so I'm going to cover that with the photo mat. But I used Paprika, Gold, and Toffee. I know, I went a little crazy. I think it looks really pretty. Let me see if I can... It's got a lot of different colors. A lot of very fallish colors. I'm also using white, not white daisy, I'm so sorry. French vanilla as the background. And we have our sticker sheet somewhere over here. Here it is. We're going to be putting, I believe, yeah, both of these stickers right here on here. Okay, so the first piece we're going to put down, and I'm going to skaboot that over there. I would put it over here, but I don't know if it's for sure going to get covered, so we're not going to worry about it. This one is going to go at 2.5, and it, I want to say it's 3 1/4. Helps if I go to the right side. Yeah, 3 1/4 by 12. And we're going to put this first one down at 2.5. Okay. And then on this side of it, we put down the polka dot strip. Okay. So really easy using the strips and the bits from the sticker sheet, which is always nice. I always feel bad because I don't use them, but then I try to save them because I might use them later. And what I'm liking about this set from Kelly is that we're actually using them. I know, it's kind of a catch-22 because now I don't have them for later, but I do have another sheet. So I'm really excited that we're actually using them. Oh, and this is 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch by 12. And I really like the feel of this. So we've got a little polka dot, we've got the leaves, it's just really cute. I did put the adhesive down the center here so I can stick the stuff in, the little leaves that we have for embellishing. Okay, so on this side, real quick, I cut these. Okay, so they are 3.5 by 4.5 for both of these. And then there's just a 1/8 little strip of the dark side of Paprika. This is also the dark side. And then I did put the chipboard on the back to give it a little bit of a raise. And I did cut it about 1/8 of an inch smaller. Okay, so I'm going to put this one clear over here. So you can barely see my boo-boo. And then we'll put this little photo mat on it. And this one kind of goes like that. And it is going to overhang a smidge. And it is French vanilla cut to 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then we've got, of course, this piece. And this is the same size, which is the 3.5 by 4.5. Again, about 1/8 of an inch smaller on the chipboard. And then we're just going to kind of overlap this. I am going down a little lower than she did, but that's because of my boo-boo. And it's okay. We've got plenty of space to put stuff. These are both 3 by 4 photo placement pieces. And then you can see there. So that is the base for this one. Let's work on the base for this one. And then I did make one change, and we will talk about that in just a second. So we're going to go in that 2.5 again. So we've got 1, 2.5. So it'd start at 9.5. On there. And it's nice because I can use, you know, them both up and down. So it stays a lot straighter for me. And I didn't have to use the T-square, even though I loved using my T-square. But I didn't have to use it. Okay, and we'll just follow the same. So these are the same on both sides. So that's also very nice. I did have quite the little extra boo-boo here. Well, it's not really a boo-boo. Maybe this was closer. No, that's fine. We've got some stuff going over there, but I really like them anyway, so I'm not worried. Oops, this little piece came off too, and I want to save that. Okay, so then we've got this piece, which is a sticker. It's about 1/2 inch. And then we've got the 3/4 by 12 dark paprika. Okay, so that's our double pages right now. And then we've got these pieces. So on the original, Kelly used a strip of the paprika on the side of this little piece, which is 1 inch by about 3 1/4. And she just had that piece down here, and then you put the photo mat over it. Because I'm using the French vanilla, the white photo mats don't look as well if it's right on top of it. It's really noticeable. So what I did was I just cut these a little bit bigger. So they're 3 3/8 by 3 1/4. Okay. And so on this page, we've got, these are 3 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, right? No, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So we've got one here, we have one here, we have one here. I know, I am completely and utterly, for the most part, following instructions. Don't be shocked. Or be shocked, it's all good. Okay, so then we've got these pieces, and I want them to kind of line up here and here. So I'm going to grab the T-square. And let's see here. Let's start with this side. And she said it was like about 1/2 inch in. So it's, oops, that paper's in the way, or mat. So let's go 1/2 inch down. And every single one of these is on chipboard, because I thought it looked really, really cool. Okay, so we'll start that one there. Oops, adhesive. I was trying to be so good about having adhesive on everything. Okay, and at about 1/2 inch there. And then we'll put this one down. And we're just going to kind of eyeball center this one. Okay, so those are all even there. Now let's lay these out and see if we can get these all even and where that would be. Let's see if we start at 8 1/4. How does that look? I like it. Okay, so 8 1/4 is where I'm at on the other side. It might be a smidge off from that, but pretty close to 8 1/4. And we're just going to eyeball this to match that. I always love when I'm doing something like this and I take the time to just kind of adhere everything together to start off with, because then when I'm adhering everything onto the page, it's really quick to put these down. I like that. I've done this kind of for years, I guess you would say, because in card making, that's what I was doing, was I would put adhesive on everything, have it all ready, and then I could just slap it together. And what's nice about that is it goes quicker, especially like for the base. So we have the base and the photo mats on. Now let's start embellishing. We'll start with this side. Let me grab my little bits. I'm just going to kind of set it on here. We'll grab this little guy so we can see. Okay, up here, I'm not sure which pile. I just kind of started piling things. So we've got one of these. We've got one of these. So this is like a berry branch. We've got the Mocha maple leaf. We've got Paprika. I think this is more like an oak leaf. And then this is more of a wheat. Okay, so that goes up there. And down here we've got, what is this one? This one is, let's see, so this one's Sundance. So this is Nectarine. Okay, so Nectarine on that wheat piece. Sundance maple leaf. One of the berries. And one of the oak leaves in Paprika. Okay, and then over here we have a Sundance maple leaf, we have a Paprika oak leaf, and we have a berry. Is there anything else besides the other little tiny bits? Any big leaves? Oh, we have that over here. So this piece and looks like that one. Okay, so let's start kind of sliding things in. I know I keep setting that over there, and I really do need to look at you. If I'm going to try to get these like she did them, I really need to look at the picture, right? Okay. So, kind of about, I know she put the sticker on after, and I wasn't thinking about that part. So I'm just going to kind of trim it straight like that. And put this here. And then this one's going to kind of just stick under there, so not too dire that it's, you know, cut or anything. And this one needs to slide under the other side, so that should be fine, and I shouldn't have to cut it. Maybe a little further in. Okay. And then we have this piece and this piece on here. So cute. Now, because Kelly stamped this piece, where she has the acorns, she actually put popped acorns on there. I'm not worried about it because this paper is so vibrant. I'm just going to leave that as is for right now. And then we'll work up here. And because I only put adhesive down the center, I can actually tuck over here. I didn't think about the fact that the sticker was fully stickerized. Okay, so we've got this piece up top. And I have to remember that I did go a little lower, so I might have to pull something from down here and just kind of put it up there so it's still balanced. Okay, this piece. I think the Mocha leaf is one of my favorites. We'll tuck that under, kind of tip it up, and then we've got this Paprika oak leaf. Yeah, that maple leaf is one of my favorites. Like that. And then we've got the little piece of wheat that's in Sundance, and that even tucks under there. So yeah, I think I'm going to kind of make that bigger, and then I think I'm going to pull this leaf up here so it ties in and doesn't have too much. And we can add additional leaves. I have plenty. Nancy said she actually cut a few extras, so that's always good. Okay, I like that a little better. I'm going to actually try to pull this one out just a smidge. Yeah, I like that. Okay, oops, the pop tape did not pull with it. Let me grab some pop tape. I set that over here. Okay, slide that baby back in. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now this one has this little, I don't know what they're called. I call them little helicopters because we have those on one of our trees, and I think they're kind of cool because they like fly down and they spin. So kind of cool. Okay, and then we've got an acorn. Oops, let's make it. Let's see here. How do I want that? There we go. Because I want to see the little helicopter plant. Okay, over here we've got this autumn leaves and pumpkins, please, and I've already put adhesive on it. And then we've got these little leaves down here. I'm going to grab another one of the Sundance just in case I want it down here. Because I really do like this one, so I'm going to use it. Oh, this one's kind of stamped a little funky dunky. Or I should say cut. It was probably at the end of Nancy's day when she was having, when she was cutting so many of them. So let's put this one down here. And it really works nice having the adhesive down the center, like I said, because, oh, I have Paprika on me, because you can slide things under. And then we've got this one. Oh, I need a brown one, a Mocha one. Okay, let's slide that up in here. And this one here, and I'm not going to push down on it, mainly because I want to slide that brown one in that I forgot to grab. Oh, well, I have one right here. I'll grab it. Okay. And so that one is going to go in here and just kind of make it a little fuller. And then we'll put the little helicopter bit on there. It kind of finishes off that area, which is so fun. Taking all the little pop tape bits off. That's one positive to having the strip ones. But like I said earlier, well, in a video at another time earlier, they are out of it. Oh, I should have left a little piece on here. Well, Nancy, remember that this is, just pull that up a little bit. What is the other one? Oh, this one right here. And I'm going to tear that a little bit because we're going to slide this up here just a smidge at an angle. Actually, a little more. How much is shown? Just a little bit. Okay. And then we've got our red-brown blend. And we're going to put some little dots. And up here, there's some little dots. I'm going to put some right there. And probably because I did the splattering, the dots weren't as imperative, but I still wanted to include them. Okay, now let's put on, the little helicopter-y plant leaf. I'm going to put it down here. Oh, it looks like this one probably didn't have it, but we're going to use it anyway because I think it's cute. Okay, there we go. And it helps cover in that area and add a little more color, a little more. Okay, so we've got hearts now. We've got 2 hearts up here. And we've got this little piece. So there's a heart that's taken out of the center, and I just used a little tiny bit of cardstock. Oh, there's what does that say? Time together. Let me grab that sticker. So time together goes up here, and then that goes on top of it. Okay, let me look again. We've got a little heart right here, and it will be this one. And then we've got apple picking, which I have here. And looks like a nectarine heart. And the nectarine heart is right above it. So I'm going to need, let's see here, I'm going to need half of this. Go onto the sticky. There we go. And just kind of carefully put it on there. See how I just got, oops, a little bit. And then we're going to put that with the little tiny tip of it just on that apple picking. And the next one, we've got some more hearts over here. Okay, and then we have some hearts down here. Okay, double check. Yeah, she's got some hearts in the pattern paper too, but again, because my pattern paper is so much the pattern, not this other, I don't see where my little is just the pattern paper. I don't want to add stuff to that. So now we'll add some of these little, I don't know where that one, oh, there it is. Some little bitty sparkles, which I think is really making these layouts pop. One more, and looks like that page is done. Okay, so let's take a look at this closer, and then we'll move to the next page. This page, I would say you could add another picture up here and here. There was journaling down here. Because of how I lowered that, you maybe could put the journaling up here or over here with the journaling strips, would look really nice. Okay, so now we've got this page, and there is not as much, I believe, on this page. Oh, we need to read them. So grateful. Okay, so we've got so grateful up here. And we have two little hearts up in here. There's that third heart I was looking for. Okay, and then we have this little guy over here. And on top of it, it says pumpkin patch. And a bigger heart, which I need to grab one. We'll do this one. It's a little bigger than what they had, but I kind of like it. So we're going to run with it. Yay! Okay. And then we have this grouping that is right in here. So we've got some pieces I took for elsewhere, which would be one of these. This one's a good one. Okay, this one. And this one, this one, this one. Wait a minute. This one, not this one, this one. And a berry. Oh, we've got a berry over here. And And we need one of the helicopters. There's a helicopter. We've got that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got what we need. And we've got bucket list. And we also need this one that says autumn. Okay, so we're going to start with putting the paper where I can't see it again, because that's, you know, how I roll. So we're going to put that kind of up here a little bit. It might be a little higher than what she did, but I like it. And the berry piece. So you could always not put the glue these to this or adhere them. This is more of a journaling spot, so that's why I'm attaching them the way I am. This one is the Mocha leaf. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to kind of tuck this autumn word right in here. Okay, and then I need a piece of pop tape over here. And I need this piece. And we'll go kind of under that. There we go. And then we're going to put bucket list down. And then on the side of bucket list, we're going to slide this little wheat piece in. Okay. And then we've got the little helicopter piece. And we've got an acorn. And the acorn just has pop tape at the top, and then it's overhanging on this bucket list. So it's a nice little grouping of leaves. They just look great. I love how they look and feel in person. I hope that you have this set and can kind of play with it, because they really do a nice job of completing how these look. And then we'll just put some of these little dots. Let's just kind of go here and here, maybe down here. I don't want to mess with the pattern paper, but I'll put them on the journaling paper. There we go. And where did I set my biddies? There they are. Let's put some biddies on here. And this wonderful layout is done. Really quick and easy, especially once you have the papers all cut. But if you have these papers or something similar, I recommend doing this because it's a lot of fun. Let me just put 3 over there. I'm going to put, let's see here, I'll put 1, 2, and the third one I'm going to put up here. Okay. Okay, so let me move that mat before it gets into in the way. And oh, let's show this one. Isn't that cute? Okay, I do have a glue dot on here. But yeah, we've got that sparkle, which I really feel like brings out this paper even more, having especially the paprika and the toffee together. But then I added that gold, and it just seemed to just shine. So paprika, toffee, and gold shimmer brush, lightly splatter, or as I did on this page, go a little wackadoodle. It works. But isn't that grouping just adorable? So this one was exactly like Kelly made it, except for these 2 pieces. Sorry, not exactly, but pretty darn close. And I think it turned out fantastic. I'm really glad I did this one to scale. And tomorrow I will work on the 8.5 by 11 one and see how we're adjusting things. Okay? Have an amazing rest of the day. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.